And when you walk yourself inside my crosshairs, I'm going to hug the trigger. And I'm going to drop you. You can't withhold this from me. When you have that, unstoppable. Unstoppable. And then when you have the model in your hand and you know exactly how you're going to perform with it, you have no idea. You have no idea the potential you have then. Every goal that you ever set, smashed. Every goal that you ever imagined within your reach, smashed. And you look around and think, man, I did not have high enough goals. This was too easy. This was too easy. But while you're going through it, it seems impossible. They're not doing it. So why are you taking other people's advice that aren't doing shit? If they're not doing better than you, they don't have any opinion on how to make you better. Cut it out. You want to be self-sufficient. You want to be able to make this money on your own. You don't want to listen to me. You don't want to listen to anybody else. You don't even want to be on social media. Fuck these people. You don't want to give a shit about what they say about you. You don't care. You don't give a shit if they see what house you live in. You don't give a shit what kind of car you drive, how much money you got in the fucking bank. You don't care about none of that because you're living your life. You're taking care of your family. If this fucking offends you, I don't give a shit. Move on down the fucking road because this is where the rubber meets the road, folks. No one's going to protect you. I can't protect you. You're going to fuck it up if you fuck it up and you did it in your own hands. But if you do the due diligence and say, I'm cutting all the bullshit out today. I'm cutting it all out. I got no excuses now. He said it. I got no excuses. It's there. It's in the charts every single day, every single week. This is the hardest, easy money you've ever made. And the only thing that complicates it is the person you see in the mirror. How long are you going to let that person in the reflection of that mirror hold you back? You think you look like that person in the reflection of that mirror. You don't. You don't. It's backwards. And it's not shocking when you think about how we think ass backwards. We think about things backwards because we don't think we deserve it. Bullshit. You deserve it. The fact that you're still listening to me, bloviate. You know you want it. You can fucking taste it. It's ready. It's within grasp. You know it's there. You just gotta keep digging. It's gonna happen for you. I have dozens other ones that I'm begging for them to come forward. New step. New spring in their step. Why? Because they don't need ICT no more. And guess what, baby? Woo! That's exactly what you do when you graduate. Fuck you, ICT. Thanks, brother. See ya. That's exactly how I want you to do. I don't want you tethered to me. I don't want you constantly tethered to me. I want you to say, thank you so much, but I ain't got time to be messing with you no more. I got things to do. Places to be. Boom. That's exactly how you leave the nest. That's it. We're done.
Alrighty, boys and girls. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? How are we doing? What a day is it today? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy hump day. Market just is now opening up. Good morning. Good morning, guys. What's up, everybody? Like the stream. Say what's up in the chat. Don't be shy. What's up, Soné? What's up, Nins? Drop Shop. Life with Mako. Avni. Ethan. Never Give Up Trader. Davidson. Rahul. Nadav. Kvan Chan. Ethan. What's up, guys? Good morning, Dominic. Good morning, Rahul. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, boys and girls, we will go ahead and dive into the charts here as we're starting to get into the open. So, obviously, it kind of goes without saying today, everybody knows what today is, hopefully. We've got FOMC later today, 2 p.m. We also, this is going to be worth noting, boys and girls, is we have earnings as well. So this is something that also could have an impact on how price behaves today. So later today, I believe was it Microsoft earnings? Where is it? Jesus. Where is it at? There it is. Yeah, we got Microsoft and Meta earnings later today after hours as well. So honestly, just kind of it's been a crazy week, to be honest, with the economic calendar. But we got earnings as well today. So it's really gonna be a big hurry up and wait kind of a mood today. I as you guys can tell in the poll, did not ask you guys your bias this morning. I thought it was more important to ask you guys what your expectation for your trading morning was going to look like. So options are you trading with seek and destroy expectations, meaning are you going to try to take trades expecting a seek and destroy profile, right? So you're going to look for this broadening formation, stay more range bound, buying stops below lows and above highs, etc. Or are you trading with normal expectations? You're expecting price to expand with clean draws. I guess that could be one expectation. It's not my expectation today, but it could be yours. And oddly enough, looking at the poll in the chat, most people are trading with normal expectations apparently today. So that is interesting, I'm not gonna lie. And then also the option of not touching this until after FOMC. I was going to not trade this morning. I was going to not stream this morning. But the Discord convinced me to. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on obviously what this looks like going into probably the first 30 to 60 minutes of the morning. And you know, if it is choppy seek and destroy profile and we don't feel like touching it, then we won't touch it and we'll wait till later. I definitely think either way the expectations should be tempered going into this morning for sure. I just assume that the market's going to be waiting for that FOMC news for any sort of major movements. And if anything, I would probably have the expectation of looking to anticipate, you know, more of a seek and destroy kind of a profile. You can see just now, we've just traded below London lows with this move at the open. As you guys can see here, kind of already marked out this broadening formation. You can see that London took out Asia highs and lows. You can see now that we've taken out London highs and lows. So this is generally what a seek and destroy profile will look like with the overnight session. So we shall see here. See if we get a move back up into the range here. I would say though, overall, I guess if we're just going to actually do some real higher time frame analysis, despite all that, what I would look for is obviously we had that drop yesterday. I love that we saved the previous day low, or also basically the very, very end of the day yesterday. So that was nice. Literally the last hour of the day, we finally get the sell off through these previous day low. But we had the sell off yesterday and we have not rebalanced to 50% yet. So, you know, for me to be short, I would want to see a move back up into here. So for now, I would probably lean, for the moment at least, I would probably lean a little bit more wanting to see price trade back up into that range, especially after taking out this London low, which kind of looks like we're getting. Kind of looks like we're getting here, folks. Let's go ahead and delete that. And that. Keep it nice and clean. Anybody already turtle souping this low here at the open? The London low? Let me know, let me know. SMT at the highs. Yeah, it's going to be messy. Never give up trader today. I would say I'm not even really too concerned with SMT all that much this morning. I'm expecting there to be a lot of cracks and correlation, to be honest. And I'm not, you know, if I don't take a trade this morning, I don't take a trade this morning. Tyler, today's stream was scheduled for 47 hours. No, Money Glitch, I did switch it. I switched it. Here was the dilemma that I went through this morning, boys and girls. If this doesn't give you like the expectation. I woke up this morning. I had a stream scheduled for this morning. And then I checked the charts. I see that we've already kind of created like a broadening formation. Asia high and low being taken by London. Looked like we had taken London high. We're going for a London low. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's just going to be seek and destroy choppy BS. And so I rescheduled today's stream for NFP Friday. And then I was going to not stream today until the afternoon. And as I'm up and I'm just sipping on some coffee, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. if even if we stream and don't take a trade and at least talk about the expectation, talk about the things coming down the pipe today, maybe that could be of value to somebody somewhere. I don't know. Maybe somebody's sitting there just freaking degenerate pressing buttons this morning, and maybe just talking about some of this stuff will help them out. So that was my thought process. So we're here. And I was just chilling here anyway, watching price. So what am I gonna do? Watch some other streamer? Nah, I don't think so, boys and girls. We will we'll get on here and make the best of it. It's all part of trading anyway, right? There's gotta be days where you know you're probably gonna be more sidelined and cautious. Today's one of those days, boys. Feel like we will work this gap again. I need $100 to pass your account. You need $100 to pass your account. Well, you don't need to do it right this second. You know, if you want, you could try, but you don't. No one's forcing you to pass it right this second. You know, unless your like renew date is like tomorrow or something. Then we got a little less time to work with, but all right, let's see. Let me pull up another time frame here. We'll keep an eye on a couple 5, 15. But yeah, I'm honestly a little surprised. I'm surprised with the poll in the chat. I don't know if maybe you guys didn't understand it or if you guys are being dead serious. Trading with normal expectations is literally the most voted for thing in the poll right now. And I guess when I say normal expectations, I'm meaning like, you know, clean power of 3 AMD, you know, just like a normal trading kind of a day, if that makes sense. That's what I mean by normal expectations. And y'all voted for it. Are you shitting me? Are you guys trolling, or are you guys being dead serious? For anybody that voted for that, I actually want to know. Are you guys like, fuck all that noise? We don't care about FOMC. We don't care about earnings. It's gonna be a normal day today. Is that what's going on? Laying trades, if you're gonna break me down, if you're gonna force me to admit it, yes, I am actually. I am fucking terrified. First I was afraid, I was petrified, thinking I could never live without you by my side. And I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. Something, 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 that look upon your face. I should have made you change the lock. I should have made you leave the key. If I had known for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me. Oh, now go. Walk out the door. Don't turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. I've got all this love to give. Oh, it's going to be a good day, boys. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. No, Monkeef, I don't think I sound enough like the real thing for it to be copyright. Yeah, we're good there, boys. Oh, man. Man, oh man. Yeah, all right, so it sounded like some of you guys were already long from the London low being taken. You're right. Let's lock in. Let's lock in a little bit. London low. Sweep. There we go. So to me, we're drawing back up into this range. Let's see if we can let's mark out that 50% level again. Let's mock that out, shall we? Equilibrium of the range from yesterday, we haven't rebalanced yet, so that would be kind of what I think we're looking for here. Looking at like 530s. What's our range here? Don't turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. I've got all this love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. All right, who's already in longs? Who's already in longs? Don't lie. London low sweep traded down into this order block here just now at 9:30 open. Honestly, if we can look to maybe hold this area, I would be open to trying a long from here to up above these recent highs and potentially 530 area. What do we think, chat? I obviously want to be really picky and really patient. Like, today's a day where if I get left behind into the dust and I don't take a trade and I don't press a button, you guys can make fun of me all you want. I don't really give a fuck. Today's a day I'm happy to miss trades if it's not giving me something that seems super easy. Haha, Justin Whirling, I've noticed, tries to revamp things for marketing. Shaking my head. He went from say the market moves for 2 reasons once to then saying the market moves for 4 reasons. Yeah, he is ICT's child, isn't he? Yeah. I actually think the market listen. The reasons for market movement, it's a lot like gender identity, you know? No, there's not. The market doesn't move for infinite different reasons. You know what I mean? Today, the market doesn't identify as a furry, let's say. The market, like humans, only has 2 genders. 2 genders for the market. Two genders. Liquidity and rebalance. And a lot of times they both are present together. Look at this move up, boys. Oh, shit. New 15-minute candle incoming here in like 30 seconds. I'm going to see if I can frame like a little power of 3 with this new 15-minute candle. If it just runs straight up here, it runs straight up here. It's fine. See if this 15-minute candle can maybe print a lower wick and then see if we could get long into equilibrium of yesterday's range. What do we think, chat? If it runs, it runs. News in 2 minutes. We just have medium impact at 10, right? Yeah. Yeah, pending home sales at 10 a.m. Orange folder. I'm not sure what news in 2 minutes you're talking about, but...
Connection lost.
Shut up. Starting to get this push here. Not much of a wick there on the 15. Market moves for 3 reasons. 1, liquidity. 2, rebalance. 3, which is my favorite because I just haven't entered. Wait. Because I have just entered to market and it's out to get me. I actually forgot about that one, John. That's actually a good point. Oh, man. All right. We're getting this move up here to this recent high. This pre-market high. Yeah, so if anybody went long after London low sweep or anywhere in here, nice little move here so far. Still early, right? Only 15, 16 minutes into the open. Oh, now go. Walk out the door. Don't turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Look at that. Respect to the new week opening gap. This is yeah, this is weekly open right here. Look at this. Wicket body closure. Also, boys and girls, for anybody that did not notice or anybody that didn't see it, flash sale for Tradeify just went live yesterday. Kind of sucks. We should have announced this on stream yesterday with Brett. Opportunity missed. But Lightning funded, these are like almost over 50% off actually from the original prices. They cut the prices of the Lightning fundeds for 25K through 100K, and then also you have the 35% off on top of that. So pretty freaking damn good deal if you ask me. So if you didn't know that, now you do. Now you do, boys and girls. Code Tyler as always. Of course, of course. Look at this freaking move back down. I know this is as advertised, boys and girls, as advertised. I think my dog's in here having a stroke. Jesus. Yeah, Nika, I don't know why they didn't do the 150. I guess I don't know. Must be too much skin in the game for that one, boys and girls. Too much skin in the game for that one, apparently. I don't know. Can you guys hear? Do you guys hear him when he does that? He just comes in here and like has a little like has like a little fit and then just lays there and stares at me. I am streaming FOMC Mechanical Trader. Yes, I will be live probably like right around the Fed funds rate decision, so around 2 p.m. New York time, and obviously we got the press conference 30 minutes later, so we'll be going live right about the beginning of FOMC today. Just felt like it'd be good to hop on here this morning, have some fun, hang out, sip some coffee, watch some charts, see what happens. You never know what can happen. And at least get in the right mental frame of mind for the day. Maybe talk somebody off the ledge. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody in the chat that was like, I'm just ready to fucking send it today. We're going to get this big expansion. It's not going to be choppy at all. And I'm going to make irresponsible decisions. Hopefully we can talk somebody off the ledge. You know what I mean? We can't save them all, but we can maybe save one. Just one. So 2 streams today. Yes. I know, overworking. What the hell? We'll be doubling up today. Double header. This is crazy. We're all the way back down. We still have yet to rebalance. You and me going fishing in the dark. Lying on our backs, counting the ticks. Where the stop loss grows. Spend the whole night through. It feels so good to trade with you and me going fishing in the dark. Lying on our back and counting the ticks. We could do something with that. Effa, you ain't talking me out of nothing. All right. Save a bullet for me at least, Kevin. No helmet head first. There you go. Go big, no home. Now that's what we call going all in, Peanut. Not go big or go home. It's go big, no home. Do the Baby Shark song. All right. Let's relax, chat. Let's relax. Dance Monkey. I guess I kind of brought it on myself, didn't I? Well, chat, what are we feeling here? Who's in anything at all, or who's just enjoying the show? Let me know. Let me know what people are doing right now. If anything at all. I'm still just thrown off by the fact that trading with normal expectations was the winning vote today. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you know what I wanted to do today as well? I want to take a peek at... Let me go take a peek at like gold and oil and see what we got. I think we got crude oil news coming later today as well. Oil is selling, or gold selling off right now. Look at this move. Holy moly. You know what's crazy is you got this low resistance run on gold at highs and lows right now. What is this, chat? Is this a bear flag or a bull flag? I don't even know. What's going on at oil here? Might be coming all the way back up here. This is the new week opening gap, right? Yeah. New week opening gap up here on oil. Not from this week, though. That's from way back in June. A month ago. Maybe you should work on getting gold into the rotation a little bit. No? Maybe? I don't know. I have such a disdain for gold. Gold used to clap my cheeks back. Back in the Forex MetaTrader heydays, gold used to just clap these cheeks. Yeah. I clapped it every once in a while. It would every once in a while it would, you know, it would let me return the favor, but it was it definitely won more fights than I did. I'll say that. Are we getting this broadening formation even more so now? What did we tell you, chat? What did we fucking tell you? What did we tell you? Sweeping highs, sweeping lows. What is it? 5 minutes till 10 a.m. 5 minutes till 10. We do have medium impact news here. Pending home sales at 10 a.m. That's a bullshit flag for sure. All right, I'm cool with that. When you start complying, I'm assuming you meant complain. When you start complaining about the NQPA and after that you watch gold and CL, you say, thank God. Is that so? Bro, gold used to. Gold plus MT4 equals nightmare fuel. Oh my gosh, yeah. I had a buddy. I don't know if he's not really a close buddy, but a guy I knew in a previous trading community. He had swore to me and others that he had just mastered this gold NFP strategy. And of course, we, you know, young and dumb, believed him. So what we did one time is we get on a Zoom call and, you know, he's basically like calling out like gold signals essentially, but it was only like, I don't know, maybe a handful of us, 6, 7, 8 of us. And anyway, long story short, gold just dies. It just dumps and dumps and dumps like basically all morning. And every new low, he was basically like, all right, let's try a long. New low. All right, let's long again. New low. All right, let's long again. New low. All right, let's long again. Long story short, everybody blew their account that day. And never traded with him ever again. But that was gosh, that was probably like 2020. Yeah. Long time ago, boys and girls, but I do remember it. Some of these memories, they stick with you. You know what I mean? That's the thing about trading. There is some trauma you just can't shake. Well, this hourly candle flipped. Back bearish now in the last couple of minutes. Them Telegram signal groups were something. You ain't joking, Mastro. They were something. Do I think PA is worse today because we had non-farm employment 8:30? No, this is just expected, Alex game. I mean, yeah. That's really not to beat a dead horse or be too redundant, but yeah, just going into the day. Obviously, this is usually a morning a lot of us probably sleep in and don't even bother looking at the market. Just wait for FOMC and trade the afternoon. Plus, we have earnings later today, so I mean, we got like a double whammy. And, you know, it's not like price is terrible in the sense, like, you can still, obviously, if you come into it with the expectation of, like, seek and destroy, you can still trade this somewhat successfully. You just got to be really nimble. Don't overstay your welcome. You know, you kind of have to be a little bit more aggressive with your entries, too. Like, Turtle Soup's buying and selling stops is pretty much, in my opinion, and from my experience, I would just say, like, the most efficient way to trade seek and destroy conditions, honestly. Like, when you take out a low, it's very short-lived and we reverse quickly. We don't spend a lot of time at these highs and lows. We reverse. And if you're waiting for confirmations, usually, like, by the time these confirmations, like fair value gaps, get traded into, a lot of times, like, that move is going to be pretty much done, you know? So you got to buy stops. You got to be a little aggressive if you're going to trade it. And you got to be also, you know, willing to take what the market's going to give you. You're like, don't overstay your welcome. You know, don't be having too many extended targets and leaving runners. It's pointless. It's just going to take a recent high or low and return back into the range. So that's the way to do it. If you have that expectation and you're willing to trade it, then that's how you got to do it, in my opinion. You know, so I don't like, it feels, obviously we all kind of trade similarly, I would say, it to some extent, right? We're looking for those nice expansions, those nice price runs. So to totally switch, it's like a switch you got to flip to trade seek and destroy. It just feels unorthodox a little bit, you know? Feels unorthodox, which is why you don't really see me pressing the button too much when we're in these types of conditions. But, you know, we're pretty good at identifying them and staying away, I would say. But well, we had a non-farm event today. What was it? ADP non-farm employment change. Yeah. So NFP week. This is always on the Wednesday of NFP week. And then obviously non-farm actual NFPs on Friday, first Friday of the month. So yeah, we did have this and GDP numbers this morning. I mean, dude, this week was just stacked with red folders pretty much, obviously other than Monday. But, you know, we had two major protocols this week, FOMC protocol and NFP. Obviously NFP protocol is different than FOMC. And to me, I would maybe make the argument that the FOMC protocol is the one that's more so imminent so far. You know, NFP is really great price action and trading Monday through Wednesday. Thursday's the day before NFP. That's when you're expecting more so like this. However, FOMC, it's pretty much shit until FOMC on Wednesday, right? And then you might see a better, you know, more clean or cleaner price runs the second half of the week after that. Honestly though, yesterday, I don't know how you guys felt about yesterday. I felt like yesterday, yesterday was interesting just because of how much we moved early, and then obviously we kind of ranged up here around obviously silver bullet hour. It just got a little bit tricky when basically we took out the London low yesterday and then flipped long, but the price run down here still played out. So really, I just never should have switched bias. But I didn't think yesterday was like too bad, but it could have been a little bit cleaner. A little bit cleaner price action would have kept me in the initial short, and then TPs would have been hit. So that'd have been the only thing. So I guess I could say that if price was a little bit more low resistance, I feel like I could have, you know, it would have saved me from flipping after that London low was taken, but it is what it is. Tis what it is, boys and girls. Tis what it is. Amount of red folder doesn't match the weak PA. Yeah, it's so interesting. Like I said, I can't remember a time we've had FOMC the same exact week as NFP. I can't recall ever seeing that. I'm not gonna say it's never happened. I'm sure potentially at one point in time it's probably happened, but just interesting. Yeah, definitely an interesting week. So yeah, let me know how you guys have done so far this week. Despite everything, obviously the week is still, we're not even halfway through it yet, so we're still getting started. I believe even IC said it himself, NFP week is not a week for most to be trading. I believe he's always just said Monday through Wednesday, like have your trading done by Wednesday. And then he always recommended be sidelined Thursday, the day before NFP, until after FOMC. Or I'm sorry, after NFP. Saying a lot of fucking alphabet names here. After NFP news release on Friday. But then again, he also is talking to, and he specifies this a lot, because there's a lot of times he tells people not to trade certain times and certain conditions. But if you notice, he'll always say like he's talking to the beginner trader that doesn't have a lot of experience yet to try to protect them. But after you've been trading for a while, I mean, chart time is chart time. So you can be a little more, how should I say, I don't know, less strict and allow yourself to trade in certain conditions as you gain more experience, but you just have to trade them differently. But that's where experience and discretion comes in, I would say. 2 times loss and 1 times loss, Market Apprentice? Oh, 1 times W. I see. Okay. Janice said, pass one combine and failed one today. Pass one, failed one? Well, eye for an eye, Janice. Congrats on the one passed one. Two green days so far, nice. 2 small red days, Tuesday. Overall green on the week, Julian. All right, let's finish strong here. Also, I don't think the forecast is, no, yeah, the forecast hasn't changed. Are you streaming later today or no? Davidson, I am streaming later today. I absolutely am. Here's my plan, boys and girls. As soon as I get off stream here, I'm going to be going to the gym. These gains ain't going to get themselves, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go to the gym. We're going to bang it out. We're going to get it done. All right, we're going to get in there. We're going to get it done. Okay? I don't feel like it today, but I'm going to fucking do it. Not to tell on myself too much, but I've only gone once this week so far. So yeah, we gotta get in there, we gotta get it done, and then we're gonna go. Probably gonna smack a fat Chipotle bowl for lunch. And be back home in time for the PM sesh in FOMC. What do you guys think? Pretty good sounds like a pretty good day, you know what I mean? Sounds like a pretty good day. If you ask me. You know, we're just working on staying mostly cash to make it there. To make it to the PM sesh. You bulking or cutting young Sulek? Young Sulek. Probably more so cutting. I'm like 175 right now. I wouldn't mind maybe seeing what like the 170 mark looks like, but they also say below 175 is victim weight. What do you guys think about that? I'm like 5'10". I'm gonna say I'm 5'10". I'm gonna say I'm 5'10". So glute spread reveal. Oh yeah. Only if Powell lowers interest rates today. Will you wait for FOMC statement as well? It's looking probable, Janice. It's looking probable. Yeah, mainly just wanted to get on here and stream and at least talk about, you know, the expectation for the day, and just, you know, see what happens and hang out. I wasn't doing nothing else this morning. I was just sitting here drinking coffee, looking at charts anyway. So I'm like, I might as well get on and yap with these guys. You know. What else are you guys doing? I mean, who else are you guys watching? Who's even live right now? Who's even live right now? Oh, Tanya's. Oh, yeah. Trader Kane on Ninja Trader. What's this guy up to? Tanya, take any trades today? Oh, God.
Let's see here.
That was about to blow my eardrums out.
What are we doing? You guys do. While we're waiting for something to happen, which maybe nothing will happen.
Okay. Nothing going on there. Let's head on back. Let's check out Trader Kane. What's he got going on?
And then they print 30x their round.
Nothing.
I could just say, yeah, we've got an AI quant in the background that's trading NASDAQ, and it made $1 million in January. We're raising capital and we've raised $1 billion, and it's just.
I will say this, boys and girls. There's something about this accent. Like, I kind of wish I had it. Listen to this accent, boys and girls.
You giggle a little at those who don't remember what the internet bubble was like.
You know what I mean?
Just me and ChatGPT printing millions off of the back of...
Millions. I can't even do it.
Yeah, see,
millions.
There's just some AI things going on.
I don't know. I don't know. Something about it, dude. Yeah, what is that, El Grande? I think that's true. It just like, it seems like, I don't know if it's like the financial markets and having an accent for some reason. Well, depending on what the accent is. Depending on what the accent is, it's like, for whatever reason, it's like, what the fuck? Why do I like that? You know, I can't put my finger on it. I can't put my tongue on it either. I don't know. Is that just me? Bloody Boston. Cheeky little bugger. Bottle of water. I don't know. You've got it. You're from London. Yeah. There's probably how many people in the chat are from London? We got people all over the place in here. Let me know where you guys. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. We got like, let's see. We got a lot of places in Europe. Honestly, dude, Americans might be the minority in the live stream chat. I'm not gonna lie. Crazy. I am in the United States, Javaz. UK, Greece, Albania, Sweden, Italy, Brixton, Canada, Kenya, India, Austria, Spain, Texas, Somalia. When you say Somalia, do you mean like Minneapolis or do you mean like actual Somalia? A lot of Somalians in Minneapolis. Poland, Morocco, North England, London, Turkey, Colombia, Pakistan, Dubai. Yash Deep is in Dubai? Habibi, come to Dubai. Philippines, another Texas. NQ tab midnight to the T. NQ tab midnight to the T. It sure did. I'm in Wisconsin, Javaz. Good old Wisco. Good old Wisco, but I'm heavily eyeing up a move to Florida in December or maybe November. But I'm thinking like the Gulf side. Tampa, Sarasota. We'll see, maybe. Potentially. Maybe Texas. You know what's crazy is the freaking, seemingly, from at least what I see on the intranet, you can't believe everything you see on the intranet, but the real estate prices in Texas are actually like, it's a little bit crazy in terms of like, it seems like your money goes a long way. Like these houses in Texas that might be, I don't know, let's say 500, 600,000 bucks. Like those would be like fucking 900K, 1 mil up here. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Can anybody, there's a couple people in Texas. Can you guys vouch for me on this? This is what I'm seeing, at least. Like if you follow any like real estate people, you know, on let's say Instagram or wherever, I guess, and they'll show these listings of these houses, I'm like, damn. I'm actually like a little impressed. It's because you're in the middle of nowhere. Are you saying when you're in Texas? Yeah, being in the middle of nowhere isn't bad. I feel like the whole point. I live in Florida. Welcome to Florida, Melda. What part of Florida? Melda, what part of Florida? I'm gonna come crash and tour some spots. Can I stream from your home or no? Is that a thing? That's where I'm wanting to move to, the East Coast side, Boca Raton area. Don't. Texas, especially Dallas, is overpopulated. Yeah, I don't know where. I've been to Austin. I've been to Dallas too, but Austin, Texas was nice. I really liked Austin, if I'm being honest. Austin was cool. Homeowner insurance very expensive in Texas. Texas houses are way more affordable. Every season is summer. Yeah, I know. Is it just miserable though? Like when we actually hit real midsummer though? Some friends of mine used to live in like Sunny Isles. And so I used to go visit them. And I remember being there a couple times in the summer. And I'm like, oh my God. I mean, actually, you could probably cook yourself. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Fort Lauderdale's nice. Fort Lauderdale's nice. Again, that's on the east side. Also, anybody in here, just off chance, I guess, is anybody in here in Hawaii right now and or on the West Coast? Like when I say West Coast, I mean like by the ocean. Because we got tsunamis that hit overnight, did we not? from the huge earthquake off of the Russia coast, I believe, right? I didn't know if anybody that was like in Hawaii hook us up with some pics and vids in the Discord. I haven't seen any. I haven't like looked through anything on social media to actually check that out, but I forgot about that until just now. That's one nice thing about being in Wisconsin. You don't got to worry about tsunamis and hurricanes. Just 5-6 months of unbearable snow, and sometimes wind that hurts your face. Other than that, though, I gotta tell you, Midwest, nothing beats Midwest summers. I'm just gonna fucking say it. I'm just gonna say it. I don't care how nice these places are you guys live in. Midwest summers, dude, you can't beat it. You really can't. You really can't. I'm telling you. Carlos, you're in LA. Yeah, did LA get hit? I know they were kind of on the well, I guess the entire California coast was on the advisories or the tsunami watch. Eddie Nuff said, I am. You can see the water from my house. Eddie, you're in Hawaii? Or wait. You're in California. Might have missed an earlier message. Michael's in Michigan. What part of Michigan, Michael? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Dude, you know what's crazy? The fact that, like, imagine you were like a family, like you're gonna go to Hawaii for a vacation, and then like your plane is landing the day, like yesterday, that your plane is landing, and you're like, oh great, tsunami warning. Like, oh my god, talk about getting stop hunted by the market makers. In this instance, the market makers are God, but that would suck. Is their vacation just totally ruined now? What about Japan? What about Japan? Oh yeah, they had tsunamis hit too. Yeah, I mean, they hit all over the place. Russia, Japan. Sorry, you're right. I should be asking. There could be people in Japan in the chat. Did anybody say Japan? Did anybody say they were in Japan? Venezuela, Narrowberry. I don't even know what that is. Narrowberry. Where's that? MKP before. Wait. MKP said Kim Jong-un's basement. So I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. The Putin quake. Royal Oak, Michigan suburb, 15 minutes away from Detroit. Okay. I've been to Detroit once. Got shot at and left. I'm just kidding. I didn't get shot at. 3 a.m. in Japan. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what is it? 10:20 right now? I haven't taken any trades today. For anybody that joined late, we covered the expectation, I would say, pretty thoroughly. So I mean, I stayed safe in all of this. The only trade that would have been of interest to me, and it could still play out here, I guess, would have been that London low sweep, which obviously happened like a couple minutes into the open. London low sweep, maybe turtle soup that up to these recent pre-market highs. Thought maybe we could see a rebalance to 50% of the range from yesterday. However, we might just stay range bound all the way up until this afternoon, potentially. So, yeah, I haven't taken anything today. We can do a quick P&L check. I see the pull ended up switching, so now it's trading with seek and destroy expectation. So I guess when I asked that question, trading with seek and destroy expectation, I was like, are you guys trading the seek and destroy profile? You know, like buying the lows and the highs, etc. But we did flip it. We did flip it. We'll do a P&L check here quick. We are going live later today as well, boys and girls, for FOMC. So don't worry. We'll be live again today. This was just a little bonus hangout and yap sesh, you know. Have you ever been to Dubai? I've never been to Dubai. I've been to Egypt. Now you're glad you closed your short break even. Yeah. Yeah, well, we got what we came here for today, I would say. Nothing surprising here. Don't think I could live here long term though, but it's nice in your 20s. Better than Miami. Jacob, are you talking about I believe Kev said he's in Florida. You guys talking about, or I'm sorry, Texas. Are you guys talking about Texas or Florida? Tell us about the pyramid scammers. What do you mean? What do you want to know? Are you no longer trading with Top Step? I'm no longer affiliated with Top Step. I do still have all of my XFAs. Just haven't traded them in a while. But yeah, me and Top Step broke up. You know. Shit happens. Talk about moving to Florida. Also, Melda, did you say that I could crash or what? Oh, you said it was... Last thing I saw was every season is summer. Nika, didn't you say that you were in Florida as well? No, yeah, I wouldn't do Miami. Miami... yeah, Miami's dirty. Miami's dirty. I feel like... Obviously, the general demographic in, like, the Gulf side is a little bit older. But I think I'm fine with that. In Atlanta? Okay. I've been to Atlanta once. What is the frickin'... I stayed at the Westin Hotel. Went to the... What is that frickin' aquarium? That was actually for a network marketing event. I was in Atlanta. This was like 2016, I think. 2017. Haven't been back since. But yeah, it was a fun time. Miami's a fucking nightmare. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to ever live in Miami. Have you passed your 50Ks from Tradeify? I am trading straight to fundeds on Tradeify, Dominic. Full port them? Yeah, I might have to just full port the XFAs. You from Mississippi? I'm from Wisconsin. I have a friend who lives in Pompano on the water, and he says Miami is trashy. Yeah, I could be cool with vacationing to Miami, but living there, I don't think so. Also, it just seems like does that not just seem like the stereotypical, like, oh, like everybody that is I don't know. It feels like just that's like a trader thing to do. Like the trading furus of the world, it's just like they just go to Miami. I don't want to have that added stereo. Yeah, I'm good on that. Come on. $150 for 5 days. I mean, they lowered it a little bit, but I mean, I'm not gonna act like they did something too crazy with that. Have you watched Happy Gilmore 2 yet? I did watch Happy Gilmore 2, yes. And I don't know what your guys is. I live in Daytona Beach, but you like Jupiter more. Okay. Daytona Beach. That's isn't that a little bit north on the east side? Is that like by Jacksonville kind of? Or no? But yeah, Happy Gilmore 2. Obviously, if you watch that movie for the plot, what are you doing? You knew the movie wasn't going to be like fantastic, amazing because of the plot. Right? That's just purebred nostalgia for all of us. Right? Us 90s babies. So for that reason, it was I don't know, it was an entertaining watch. But yeah, I definitely did not expect it to be like some amazing storyline plot or anything. I mean, it was basically just a frickin' bunch of celebrities doing cameos, and I mean that Maxi Golf thing was kind of fucked up, to be honest, but hey, simple dumb entertainment and nostalgia. No complaints here. All the furus and fake scammers live in Miami. No thanks. Yeah, that's that does seem to be the thing. I'm sure they're not all, but the ones that are definitely seem to live there. Miami and Vegas are two cities that avoid like the plague. Now, yeah, obviously Florida and Nevada both have no state income tax. So is correct me or remind me, those of you guys that live in Texas, do they have no state income tax as well? I believe so. Maybe I'm not right on that though. Yeah, John Daly was good. 1 hour to Jacksonville, 2 to Orlando. Nice. See, I know my geographics a little bit. I could pass a 3rd grade geography class. First and second grade are easy, but social studies division, this can be tough. Correct, no state tax. Cool. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. What time you live later? I'll be live later today. Probably like around 2 o'clock New York time. Maybe a little before FOMC. I have it scheduled for 2. But maybe I'll start it a little bit early. Somewhere around there. Should I trade 15-point stop loss based on structure? Should I trade 15-point stop loss or based on structure? I mean, it's really up to you. And I would only use like a defined like point stop loss without structure if like you did a shit ton of back testing and you had a bunch of data that essentially like told you to do that. That'd be it though. Otherwise, I would always use structure. Like, you know, what you're looking for when you're trading like ICT concepts, especially, I'm assuming you're an ICT trader. You want to put your stop loss where like multiple PD arrays are failing. Right? The whole cliche saying of if three PD arrays fail, your ass is next. So that's generally where I'm looking to play stop loss, right? So I want my stop loss protected by obviously as many confluences as possible, but you know, at least usually 2 or 3. Breaker, fair value gap, inversion, BPR, etc., right? Propulsion block. You want your stop protected by these things where if these things fail, you know, probably shouldn't be in the trade anyway. Coming to Daytona. I'm not in Daytona, PJ Ham. I'm not in Daytona. Melda is in Daytona though. $60 for a Jack and Coke. Man, that's highway robbery. What are we talking about here? Oh, pay $60 for Jack and Coke in Miami. You know when someone gives you the bill and you're too... Bro, you know what's crazy? When I was... Gosh, this was probably 2021. This was like when Bitcoin, if you guys remember, not Bitcoin, well, all crypto, the last bull run, essentially. I had some friends that were living in Miami. So I went down there for like a weekend, and the one night we went out to, there's probably like a couple handfuls of us. So it was like a decent sized group. We went downtown. We went to the nightclub 11. So this was a while ago. Went to the nightclub 11, and we got a table. Didn't like not realizing like the table was like $15,000. Oh yeah, there's no shortage of money down in Miami. That just seems nuts to me. Like, I get the whole like bougie lifestyle type thing, but like, good God, there's like, where's the financial literacy in any of this? You know what I mean? Imagine like that's your life. You just do that all the time. None of these athletes go fucking broke. That which is crazy to me. Ain't it fucking sad that like you could be an NFL, NBA player, professional athlete, and like within 5 years of making millions of dollars in your playing career, you broke or filing for bankruptcy? Crazy. I actually don't really understand it, but I like Jupiter. It's nice beach. Quite not much storm in 2 hours to Miami, 2 hours to Orlando. Would like to move there? Wait, quite not much storm. 2 hours to Miami, 2 hours to Orlando. Oh, you'd like to move to Jupiter, you're saying. I see. Pay $1,000 for, yeah, exactly, Kev. It's wild. I agree. Like, even if you got tens and tens of millions of dollars, I just don't understand why that would ever feel like the smart move to make. Anyway, Jason Derulo kind of PA. Why is that? Jason Derulo kind of PA. I'm flying solo. That's the only song I can think of. What you say? Anyway, all right, boys and girls. I think I'm going to hop off for the morning. I will be back live later today for FOMC. So that's obviously more so the main session for today. Wanted to at least hop on and, like I said, hang out, chit chat with you boys and girls. And, you know, we at least talked about the expectation. I stayed safe. I don't know. Looking at the poll in the chat, green, red, flat. Yeah, most of the chat is flat. So it's good. I feel like we followed expectations for the most part this morning. Sponsor your trip in along right now. Good luck. Little brother's a buyer for a local company, so I know much about these bottles cost. Can't wrap my head around it. Oh, nice. Yeah, you get, especially when you get the inside looks at this stuff. Yeah, then you're really like scratching your head. For sure. But I'll see you guys later today. Again, reminder, flash sale for these Tradeify Lightning funding accounts. If you are looking to stack up, now's the time, man. I don't know. Like, it sounds like these prices that were reduced, I think they're going to stay this way, but I don't know for certain. Don't quote me on that. But right now, the Lightning funded accounts prices slashed, and also 35% off at checkout with the code. So, yeah, man, take advantage. Now's the time. You got props fighting for market share right now. So, you know, the consumer wins when that happens, is what I would say. So, enjoy your Wednesday, boys and girls. Stay safe. Don't be degenerate. Hurry up and wait. We got earnings after market hours today and FOMC later, which I will see you guys for when that time comes. Enjoy your Wednesday until then, boys and girls. I'll see y'all later for FOMC.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money, he's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. He's dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.